All right, guys, how's it going? In this video, we're going to be taking a look at this article that was published in Madrid this morning regarding Ibrahima Konaté, as you can see. There's going to be 2 or 3 videos about Ibrahima Konaté today because I'm catching up on a few things from the weekend. Rather than put them all into one big video, I'm just going to break them up into individual videos and you can see the titles of them and see which one interests you. So I'll give you a summary of the article. I'm not going to read the article to you, but I'm going to give you a summary of it. I've got Dave to analyze it as well. Dave's my AI assistant that has been trained to analyze football news articles, the journalists that publish them, and the outlets that publish them as well, be they newspapers or websites. And I know you guys really like to see what Dave has to say. So basically a summary of this article. First of all, the headline is titled there, you can see, In Search of the Perfect Defense, okay? And basically it says, AS sets out Real Madrid's long-term plan for their defence, targeting Ibrahima Konaté and academy product Joan Martinez to replace Antonio Rudiger and David Alaba when their contracts expire in 2026. Madrid's big obsession, once again, is securing players on free transfers, having just spent 114 million euros on defenders this summer. Konaté is described as the prototype centre-back they want, the physical successor to Rudiger, but AS admits Liverpool won't make it easy given he is a nailed-on starter for Arne Slot. The paper still suggests he's already open to the idea, pointing to Konaté joking during the international break that Mbappe calls me every 2 hours when asked about Madrid's interest. Joan Martinez, meanwhile, is being carefully managed back from an ACL injury, with Alvaro Arbeloa overseeing his minutes and the Copa del Rey earmarked as his stage 2 breakthrough. So, it talks about the article saying the Frenchman is a solid present, the prototype of the central defender to come. Out of contract soon, obviously. But taking him from Liverpool won't be easy. They tried in the summer but couldn't do anything. They still feel that's going to be a similar approach in January, but whether Liverpool would be willing or not to take some money, we don't know. But what we're going to do is skip straight down to, there's no point going over the key points of the article because I've basically gone through a summary with you. So we'll just see what Dave's got to say. And he says as follows: AS are running the Madrid PR machine at full tilt here. This is framed not as speculation, but as part of a roadmap, giving the impression that Konaté joining Madrid for free in 2026 is inevitable. The free transfer obsession is a constant theme throughout the article, even though they just dropped 114 million euros this summer. It's spin designed to make Madrid look clever and strategic. Liverpool are again painted as the awkward obstacle, just like in the Trent saga, but the headline grabber is Konaté's playful quote about Mbappe ringing him every 2 hours. That's harmless banter being repackaged as proof he's already flirting with Madrid. The propaganda aim is clear: unsettle the player, reassure Madrid fans that their future is secure, and remind everyone that Perez is supposedly a master, of cost zero. All right, so that's all that we need to go over really in this video. He is still getting, massive attention. If you like, with Madrid, although it's not an ongoing daily thing at the moment, to be honest with you. That's page 8. I just wanted to check where that was, because I often find that the more serious or bigger articles or whatever tend to be on the first few pages in the article. But I think today's coverage is probably dominated by Spain's international action. All right, guys, so I feel a bit all over the place with this video, actually. I do apologise. But basically the message is that they're adamant, it's inevitable that Konaté will sign for Liverpool next year. And of course, there was those comments made regarding Mbappe calling him every 2 hours, which I'll probably do in a separate video. And I'll give you the link to that in the comment section on the other video so you can go and watch it for yourself. All right, guys, I'll leave it with you. If you found the video informative, please thumbs up the video. Please drop me a comment, your latest thoughts about this situation. Do you think Liverpool would sell him in January? It depends what happens with Gay. Obviously, they're saying that we're not going to go for Gay in January, so maybe they'll just say, no, you can wait. I do feel like Liverpool are in control of absolutely everything at the moment. I do, honestly. That might sound a bit weird because his contract's running out, right? So, we've been over these things previously, like last year with the stress of the contracts being run down and things like that. Lessons to be learned there, maybe. But at the end of the day, Real Madrid tried to bully Liverpool into doing business in the summer for Konaté. They weren't having any of it. The Mark Gay situation, they're saying, we're not just going to come back in January and get him. We'll get him on a free next year. Thanks as you fucked us around. Whether that holds, we'll see. But I do feel like Liverpool are not being bullied. Like a lot of clubs would be like, we can't let him go for free in January. Next year. We've got to sell it. We've got to sell it in January. Whereas Liverpool, we seem to have adopted this attitude. Nah, fuck it. We'll decide whether you're going or not. What do you think? Would you agree with that? So thumbs up, comment. And if you want to buy me a coffee or a beer, there is a love out under the video. It's called a super thanks. And anyone that uses that, I always give them a shout out in my morning briefings. Today's morning briefing has just gone live. That's on my other YouTube channel. They go on there. The Duncan Oldham channel, the link to that channel is in the video description and it should pop up on the face as well. Just click on that and come over to the other channel. All right, guys, I'll leave it with you, but I have got more Konaté stuff coming up.